Hello, today we're going to be looking about how to draw Lewis diagrams. So there's 5 essential steps that you need to know about drawing Lewis diagrams, and the first one is to calculate the total number of valence electrons around the atoms. The valence electrons are the outer electrons which exist in the valence shell. The next step is to write the chemical symbols for the atoms, and you can find that on your periodic table. The third step is to place one pair of electrons in each bond location. Number 4 is to arrange the electrons around the outer atoms first. And the last step is to count the electrons around each atom to ensure that the octet rule is fulfilled, and if not, we shift electron pairs from the non-bonding space to a bonding space. As an example, we're going to draw sulfur dioxide. So the first step is to count the number of valence electrons for this molecule. And we know that sulfur is in group 16, so it's got 6 valence electrons, and oxygen is also in group 16, so it has 6 valence electrons. So the total number of valence electrons for this molecule is 6 plus 2 times 6, which equals 18. And this is because there's 2 oxygens here, so we need to multiply 2 by 6. Okay. So the next step is to write the symbols for the molecule. And we're going to put a pair of electrons in each bond location, which is here. So I take 4 there, I've got 14 valence electrons, and I then have to put these around the outer electrons. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, so that makes 16, and we then put another pair around the central, and I need to fulfill the octet rule. So if I look at the oxygen here, 2, 4, 6, 8, the octet rule is happy. If I look at this oxygen, 2, 4, 6, 8, this oxygen's stable, and if I look at the central sulfur atom, 2, 4, 6, it doesn't have 8 valence electrons around it, so I need to take a pair of electrons from a non-bonding space to a bonding space. So I transfer these electrons up to here, and now if I count the valence electrons 2, 4, 6, 8, that fulfills the octet rule. So that's how you draw a Lewis diagram.